Once again, you are welcome to this platform, AI Digital Farm TV. Like I have told you in our previous discourse, that we will be forming more manure using different materials. Today, the first one we want to form is using POM. What is POM? Palm oil meal effluent and sawdust. Of course, when we talk about palm oil meal effluent, we are talking about the waste product from the processing of palm oil. If you have gone to any place where they are processing or producing oil palm, that's palm oil, you will find out that of the total quantity of water used, at the end, when the oil is extracted, there is this volume of thick substance, yellowish in nature, that might contain some quantity of oil as well, left as the byproduct. That is called POM. Every nutrient you need to grow a healthy palm tree, right from the nursery stage unto maturity, is embedded in that substance called POM. It contains essential nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, manganese, iron, silica, sulfur, and the rest. When you bring, say, for every 10 kg of that oil palm meal effluent you bring, which must be thick, it is thick, then you bring up to 20 to 30 kg of sawdust. Then, of course, you compost both. You may have to add water. You monitor the water level. Like I have told you, to compost, you have to bring a particular big container. Depending on the amount of seedlings you want to apply the manure on, or the amount of palm trees you want to use the manure for. Organic manure is not only used for just palm seedlings. At the point of transplanting from the nursery into the field proper, this organic manure is always very handy, very useful, even for nurturing young palm trees already transplanted to maturity. Organic manure is very essential. So when you bring the POM and sawdust, I have given you the measurement. For every 10 kg of this alkaline based substance, then you bring 20 to 30 kg of carbon based or acidic based substance. The one we are talking about here now is the sawdust. I've previously told you that the alternatives to sawdust include carton and newspapers. Whichever one you are able to source, or if you can source a combination of them, or whichever, so as to get the right measurement you need, then you mix all of them into a particular container. Of course, you know that the POM contains water, so you be mindful of the amount of water you have to add. You continue to, you stir this, let's say, on daily basis. You turn it around, you stir it so that there will be aeration. After about 2 months, the combination would have mixed proper, composted proper, ready for use. That is one. Another organic manure we'll be looking at today as well is the formation of manure using leaf clippings and sawdust. When we talk about leaf clippings, we are talking about greenish rich leaves, like you can get that of elephant grass. Listen, when you go for leaf clippings, you should not go for dry ones. We are talking about fresh, succulent leaf clippings. You have to chop them into small pieces. You measure and you make sure that you get the right quantity that you need. Then, of course, you add the sawdust twice to 3 times the weight, the kg weight of the leaf clippings. You do that, then you add water. And make sure, like I have said, you continue to stir the combination. Let's say on daily basis, you stir maybe once or twice a day. Say for a period of 2 months or a little more, then you will get quality manure that is almost like loamy soil. Remember, in the addition of water, you should not add so much water or make it look too dry. You have to monitor the amount of moisture, the amount of water that is added. Add water when it is necessary so that it doesn't look dry. Remember, the leaf clippings is very rich in nitrogen, in phosphorus, and potassium, plus all other nutrients that are useful for the healthy growth and development of palms. Of course, you know that sawdust is rich in carbon. The last manure we'll be forming today is the combination of sawdust, blood meal, bone meal, and wood ash. Ash from the wood. When we talk about sawdust, it contains basically carbon and is very useful for the restructuring of the soil. It helps in the water holding capacity of the soil. That is the sawdust. Now, when it comes to the blood meal is so rich in nitrogen. Like I have told you, nitrogen is very useful for leaf formation in palm seedlings or in palm trees for leaf formation. And apart from that, it equally helps in the formation of chlorophyll. When we talk about chlorophyll attracts the sunlight and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for the purpose of photosynthesis, which, of course, when the food is formed, is broken down into glucose for the release of energy with which the palm seedlings and palm trees grow. The bone meal is rich in phosphorus and in calcium. Phosphorus is very important for the root development in palm seedlings and equally for cell division, which brings about general growth in palm seedlings. And it is equally important in the photosynthetic activities. We are talking about phosphorus. Then, of course, when we talk about the wood ash, take note of this fact. You should not use ash from the wood that was painted or the wood that was treated with chemical. That would have tampered or altered the nutritional content of that wood. Wood ash contains basically potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Potassium is very important in helping palm seedlings to resist diseases. Another function is to help the palm tree to regulate the amount of water it holds so that it's able to fight either drought or waterlog. When we talk about the composition of the manure, if you take for instance 100 kg of sawdust, then of course you take 25 kg of the blood meal. Of course, the blood meal should be between 20 to 30 kg. Then for bone meal, you should take between 10 to 20 kg. Let's say 15 kg. For the wood ash, you take between 5 and 10 kg. Say 5, 6, 7 kg is good to go. I hope you have learned something today. If this is your first time of being on this platform, do well to like, to comment, and to share, even to follow us on Facebook, so that many people will be encouraged to go into farming. Farming is a very lucrative business, and with our tips, you are good to go. I remain your anchor, Festus Etoanya, a farm expert on this platform, AI Digital Farm TV. Bye.